TOMz.
Sanibonani Dumelang, I'm Shani and welcome to yet another exciting episode of TOMz right here on SABC Mzansi for sure. I am Sia_G.
And I am Fresh by Caddy Bafetu. Niaz, the two autumn presenters are in the building. And in Jeng Israel Bafetu, we like to bring you nothing but the best when it comes to great content. I'm glad we're going to be talking about recycling in a creative way.
True story. Now, Bafetu, recycling means to reclaim the material of a waste product.
Yeah. So Bafetu, basically, ukuthatha into elahliwe or into engasasetshenziswa uyisebenzise as new product or something that is useful.
Futhi, it's about buying less.
Yeah.
So ubona impilo entsha of an old container mhlambe ibuya mhlambe kujamu noma peanut butter njalo njalo.
Yes, most definitely. Namhlanje we're going to be visiting a guest ositshela kabanzi ukuthi yena kahle kahle usebenzise kanjani old material to use it as new material.
True story, my boy. Are you ready?
I'm ready when you are.
Just as ready. So let's get the show on the road.
On the episode today, we're going to check out the creative recycler Ululanko Forsberg, Johannesburg. We're going to see an old train container and turn it into a restaurant. We're going to get a tour the fundamentals of recycling creatively. We're going to commercialism, architecturally recycling. We're going to the origins of recycling creatively. When it comes to creative recyclers, the TOMz quiz. Let's go.
Alright, Mzansi, Namhlanje we're all about recycling and we took it to the social media streets to pose the question, what are some of the recyclable materials? Let's have what you guys had to say on the socials. Alright, definitely plastic materials can be recycled. Nice one. We're speaking as Peter Ubusi. And again, definitely paper materials can be recycled. Nice one, baby. Keep them coming in on social media, on Facebook, you're TOMz, on Twitter at TOMz_SABC_1. Right now, it's Kela Batini. Let's go club. Alright, Mzansi, we've heard what you guys had to say on social media about creative recycling. Namhlanje silane kahle hong empilisweni secondary school. Alright, ke siswami ubani igama lakho?
Igama lami Anathiwa kaQulu.
Siswami mina ngifuna ukwazi recycling iyini?
I-recycling apha kum ndingathi ukuthatha izinto ezi-useful and make them use. Like renewer izinto ezilahliwe ezingasasebenzi which can cause ezingenza i-pollution ngandlela zonke.
I-recycling ukusebenzisa izinto esezisetshenzisiwe noma izinto abantu abangasazifuni.
Mina ngifuna ukwazi amaphi ama-items athile owaziyo akeyenziwa from recyclable material.
Ngasho ngithi ama-plastic shoes like khona la bizwa amadaza into ezinjalo ama-gumboots.
And ngingatsho mina endizibone kubantu abasaqala amabhizinisi wabo ndibone kwenziwa ama-plastic bags amabhegi ngama-plastic abamahle abanye benza ama-necklace ngawo wona ama-plastic ango.
Okay, cool. And do you think recycling ibalulekile futhi imaphi ama-advantages akhona?
I-recycling ibaluleke kakhulu ngoba iyasave amanye ama-resources.
Creative recycling is a journey that makes you look around and realize no idea is small. We're going to be showing you some of the most intriguing ideas out there. Take a look.
Creative reuse is when an addition of creativity to an already manufactured item by sebenzisa with a new function. Recycling is considered as one of the best solutions to garbage output charuna and impact environment charuna katsela esaluka. Recycling mo Africa has driven by social and economic needs. An extensive legislation framework the challenges the public and the private sector to remain compliant and competitive in the local and global market and still drive waste away from landfills towards reuse, recycling and recovery. Still, Rekiona get a predecessor of Collective Can, support the collection of recycling of used beverage cans mo Africa as far back as 1976 by Metal Box and Crown Cork, the predecessors of Nampak and ArcelorMittal. The waste sorting facilities in major urban areas, Johannesburg, Pretoria, get to the 1970s. The Bambili here at the recovery rate of 23% mo Africa by reported 1973. It is noted by Collective hectare can for the local end-use markets were limited in the 1970s, and in turn, it's a stockpiling of beverage cans. Mo Afrika Borwa here, we have successfully grown a recycling economy over the past 3 decades, partly built in the handwork of active informal waste sector. But it is acknowledged with the significant quantities of waste, including recyclables, that are still disposed of kamahara the landfills.
So with all the items as well as makaya, all of that waste needs to be contained somewhere away from the landfill. We can start recycling creatively.
Yes, imagine going and taking an old furniture and throwing it away, when you can take it and make a table where you can dine with your family outside.
Hey, boy, Leonto. Cha cha cha.
Yep.
No, lapha emakhaya sithi ngicabanga on social media. Right about now, quick commercial break. Sabuye emva kwetolo. Ningayindawo. Welcome back to Mzansi. You still tuned into SABC 1's TOMz. And of course, Musia and Mkhitan.
Most dizzy Bafethu. So if you just join us, we're all about creative recycling. So the 2 major sources of pollution Bafethu are the waste industries. So ilama factories that produce plastic in a can is to recycle instead of actually using the material repeatedly. Like what you manufacture plastic in a can. You just need to recycle them to save pollution.
True story. And for the production of these items usually include a burning of a massive waste that leads to greenhouse gas emissions at staggering amounts.
Yes, and it's out of global warming is actually a problem, so we need to do the right thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's
go. What's up? What's going on? It's your boy C-A-D-D-Y, pronounced Caddy, yet again on another mission running the streets of Johannesburg. But failed to namkhaisi touchdown at Fort Speck. Now it's my mission and was shiny one. I was born a good teenager and I'm back. One it. My boy.
Hey man, how are you?
What's good, man?
I'm good, man. I'm chill.
Where do you live, man?
Oh yeah, I'm Koketso Wanyane, coming all the way from the Northwest Province.
Yeah.
I come from Klexton.
Oh wait, Koketso. Donna, what do you think is inside here?
I don't know, man. I see a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect because like it's in the middle of the city and I see a train in the middle of these buildings, so I don't know what to expect.
Yo, you're about to be blown away, Dwan. Nah, I know what I'm about to be blown away, but the fact that you don't know,
Man, let's find out what's inside. Yeah.
Hello. Hello, sir. How are you? Good. My name is Caddy and this is Koketso, and we're on a mission, sir.
Okay.
So we're going to learn more about what you do. So can you please hit us up with an introduction? Tell us who you are, where are we, what do you do, and yeah.
All right, my name is Dino Badruddin. I also do a cooking show on TV.
Yes.
And I'm known as Chef Dino on the show. I am the person that actually brought these train carriages out here, which you are interested in.
Yes. Okay, so let's start from there. So the trains that you bought here are recycled trains. Why are they here? Why did you bring them here? What is the purpose of them being here?
All right, you see, this area actually is a historical area. This is where the 1922 miners' strikes took place. Then in the 1990s, the city decided to revive this area. And of course, this was an eyesore. So that's when they put the place out on tender and they said, look, are there people out there who have the same vision as the city has to make this once again a vibrant place, to bring families out here?
So you were one of the people that came through to uplift the city.
Yes.
And you own a restaurant.
Yes.
That is made out of a train.
Yes.
Where did this idea come from? Why was this idea like an idea that you used actually in an area like this?
Sure, because it's a built-up area. You know, they say necessity is the mother of invention.
Yes.
So what had happened was, the mandate from the city was that you couldn't build any solid buildings here.
Okay.
So with the result, if I decided to build a brick and mortar building here, it wouldn't have been approved by the city. What I decided was, the trains are a structure. This entire building is like a Meccano set. It could be dismantled and taken away, and it would leave no footprint on the ground as such. Again, the trains are a structure They're 20 meters long and about 3 meters wide and 3 meters high. So that gives you a space of about 60 square meters. In building terms, if you had to build a structure like that, I don't know today what the building rate is, but if we estimated between 4,000 and 5,000 rand a square meter, here you already had a 60 square meter building, which if you build at 5,000, 6 5s are 30, it'll cost you over 300,000 rand. Whereas the train could be bought as scrap metal. They would sell it to you at scrap metal value, which I think today is about 2 or 3 rand per kilo. Right? So obviously you can see the price already. But more interestingly, by putting the train, I thought it would be something interesting for people to come to. And then, you know, we've got the blue train, we've got Rovos Rail, which is of course 5-star. So not everybody gets to go onto one of those. This was easily accessible, it was in town, and I think it lent a new landscape to the area.
And you can like sit in the train and eat at the same time.
Absolutely. So it was a whole dining experience.
The direct analogy or biological concept of commensalism has drawn to the field of architecture. The type of symbiotic relationship an existing underused building which contains nutrition like the structural, material, formal or special upgrading. The newly introduced elements possess no threat to the original building. In turn, it related to recycling. The elements setting to the change a building yet then the exterior and existing building is a change.
So sir, how did you get the train here? I feel like that's very interesting. Like how did you get it here?
That's a very good question, because if you look at it from a logistical point of view, it is a very difficult thing. Firstly, when I bought the trains from the railways, they actually were good enough to transport it to the closest station of my choice to my area. So what we had to do is we had to get it's called a low bed trailer with a swivel dolly at the back. So what happens is the trailer's the 20-meter length. The coach is then picked up with 2 cranes, put onto the trailer. Then of course we had 2 cranes which lifted it, one in front, one at the back. They were picked up. We had the rail tracks already laid in position. So all they did was, because there are 2 carriages here, we first did the one at the back and then we did the one in front.
Whew, amazing, that was crazy, right? So tell me, sir, you are in the recycling field, right? Because you took this train and you recycled it to turn into a restaurant. Why is recycling so important?
You see, there's a lot of aspects. You can look at it from either, sometimes it's the need, where we need to do things that are more cost-efficient way. Railway carriages may not be the most inexpensive way of doing things. If you wanted to do similar things, you could probably use containers, because those are easy to transport.
We are not familiar with recycling creatively. A challenge with more waste.
Sorry sir, may you please take us through the design process?
The design was very important, because what I did was I had obviously the restriction in terms of foundations. So I couldn't use a proper standard foundation. We used prefabricated slabs, and within half a day, the slabs were put into position. So it was cost efficient, also time efficient. Obviously, once the slabs were done, there was another very important mandate that I had to meet from the city. Because this is a historical area, they wanted whatever came up here to be in keeping with the period. So you'll notice the structure here is in the period of the 1920s, right? So that's why I've got exposed trusses here. All the windows were done in the little cottage pane glass, and all the balustrades and so forth were done in the old wrought iron turned out iron type of thing, because this building, you'll notice, is very much in keeping with the old wing building that's across the road.
Yo, I know. Dwana, you know what? I'm a creative ideas and recycling actually draws me to actually also do it myself.
Kodwa ke mabhoyo ungasitsheli ngokuthatha ke i-container yebutter bese uyenze i-jewelry box, because you can all do that.
No, I do not think that low. Mina into engizoyenza ngizothatha ama-cardboard planks wami ntwana ngiyenze A6 nyana, you know, frame ngifake ithombe zami ze-childhood. It's a great idea.
Wow, not bad at all. Like, when do you think of that actually?
No.
Okay, cool. Nice one, Mfethu. Mina ngifuna ukwazi lapha ekhaya ngicabangani ngohlelo lethu namhlanje. Hit us up on social media. While you do exactly that, quick commercial break. Sabuya emva kwetolo.
TOMz. TOMz.
Welcome back, Buffets. You guys still tuning to SABC Mzansi for sure. If you just joined us or you just switched on your TV, let's go together against these teenagers on a mission.
Yes, Bafethu. Now, being able to make something personal now, it gives you the opportunity to share your skills and also your creativity, and who knows, your items might be extremely in demand.
Yes, true story. Otherwise, Bafethu, sounds good to recycling is one of the best solutions to actually reduce garbage output and the impact it has on the environment.
Now, I guess we're heading back to Klepisha Wetu. Azusitshela kabanzi.
So I can see that there's a lot of things going on right here. Are you changing the place?
Well, you know what? The restaurant has been running here for almost 20 years.
Yes.
But the area has changed. So it became necessary to become inventive again, if I'm using the right term, to try and create something that would work in the area. So I decided then now to turn this into a little mini shopping center type of thing. So basically I'm retaining the carriages from the outside, but on the inside of the carriage, I'm actually removing the walls of the carriage.
Okay.
So with that, I'm now getting to a point we're going to turn it into a little shopping mall and hopefully have more tourist-orientated shops in here. Yes. So that when, with the help of our new mayor, Mr. Mashaba, we are looking at creating a more tourist-friendly area.
Yes.
So hopefully that's where I'm looking to get to.
So my boy, what did you learn?
Hey man, I learned that recycling is very important, and that we could use it to bring change to a lot of things.
Yeah, now the recycling company happen.
Yeah man, I think I will in the near future.
I most definitely, Buffets. Just watch out. Okay.
Watch for the screen,
We're watching Buffets. Otherwise, this is what we call mission accomplished. Your boy CADDY, pronounced Caddy, and
Koketso signing out.
Oh yes, Mzansi, it's that time again to put your knowledge to the test with our TOMZ quiz Bafethu. And to also play along with us on our social media pages. Namhlanje ngifuna ukwazi siphi isikole sevakashelayo and who will reign supreme. Let's play.
Dumelang kaofela TOMzers, that's what le khethehile haholo ho rona ebile le rata haholo, and that is why in today's episode re ra chekela Mplisweni Secondary School. Let's to have some fun with you guys. La science and technology. Are you ready to experience the ultimate edutainment? A focus group as TOMZ. That will empower the learners and keep them motivated. Career guidance. Let's and we did exactly that at the dance off challenge. The presenters started against each other, and then we gave learners a chance to see who could outdance them.
Ngizobuza umbuzo, and the first team to press the buzzer will get to answer the question.
We tested their knowledge with the TOMZ because we saw Team A winning the first round.
10 points for Team A.
Related to the second round, we're winning a grade 10 learner, Zizipo Mkenya, knocking everyone out. The speed round master.
Alright, congratulations to Uzizipo for making it through to the TOMz speed round master. Uzizo kanjani siswami?
Sizongijabulile kakhulu.
All right, nice one. Now let me explain how this one works, ne? Uzongithathela le pattern lena na umbekele na kwenye indawo exactly njengoba uyibona inje, ne? Angifuni enkulu on top of a small one. You're only allowed to move only just one piece at a time, and you're only allowed to use one hand, ne? All right, cool. Umuyisha into yakho in the fastest time, you'll get to be on the TOMz log, and umuyisha zonke ikole ezizadlala lo mdlalo lona, you'll actually get to become a guest presenter on SABC 1. How are you feeling right about now?
Nervous.
No pressure, so Kumbula, you only have 2 minutes to do exactly that. All right, cool. 2 minutes wako uqala khona manje. All right. So Swami knows exactly what she's doing.
Hello, all you have to do is email tomz@sabc.co.za. Hutsiba man, you never go check a local school on Sahau.
In 1 minute 27 seconds. How are you feeling? Speechless, eh?
Yes.
Creative recycling is definitely here to stay, but fair to and bring something new to the environment. Otherwise, how does the future look when it comes to creative recycling?
Instead of discarding valuable items, we research creative reuse. How do we domesticate and commercialize the circular economy of a developing country? Africa. Temptation Europe and push forward the implementation of high temperature waste to energy solutions such as incineration, pyrolysis and gasification. Reclaim and recycle material into controller the risk to the environment. Through recycling, whatever problems landfills, the apps that recycle art, recycled ideas, the recycled waste or use new ones.
But first, we have come to the end of the show. Thank you so much for joining us. What an amazing show.
So informative, my boy.
Like always. Wow, creative recycling is so important.
Yep. Recycling
in that matter. And it's so important when it comes to our environment. So make sure to recycle. Otherwise, to keep the conversation going, it's pretty simple. Yep. On Facebook, see TOMz. On Twitter, see TOMz_SABC_Wanzo.
And Safuna Olwazi, Julile, you guys can also visit www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMZ. Otherwise, you can catch me on my personal Twitter account at @IamSia_G.
Yes, and I am fresh by Caddy. Until next time, keep it fresh and keep it 100. Before we say goodbye and switch up, cover the highlights on our upcoming episode.
Some fellow on the next episode of TOMZ. The Naughty have been responsible for the pollination of plants and flowers for millions of years. The Naughty had ability to be important kamahara the production of food and honey molefatse lake of head. The Naughty evolved over millions of years with several species. Bukamasebo Naughty and the role that they play. Uskalebala Shebela TOMZ Kalabonella Bushani 2 mo SABC 1 Mzansi for show.